Since the start of time, plants have been, well, solar panels. They have created energy for us that we are burning today. But something is changing in the way that we consider some of that energy and how we produce it from plants. With me are Vijay Singh and Stephen Long, two eminent researchers within the College of ACES, focused on energy. And this is something that we're going to be seeing a lot more of, is the connection between agriculture and energy.
What we've found is we can now engineer them. Plants like this Miscanthus behind me, for example, energycane, a relative of sugarcane. What we can now do is to engineer these so that they make more of that oil, and rather than degrading it as they do normally, that oil accumulates in their tissues. So by taking very productive plants like energycane, Miscanthus, we now have the potential to produce large amounts of vegetable oil that can be converted to biodiesel, biojet, etc., per acre of land.
Now, this is something that you're working primarily on then. How are you going about doing that, like capturing the lipid value, the caloric value out of the plants?
Yeah, so what we are trying to do is to understand what would be the impact of these crops on overall oil production per unit of land. So what we did is we designed a biorefinery that would be processing these kind of engineered crops that produce lipids. And then what we found is when we did our simulations that the same crop grown in the same amount of land as compared to conventional crops will produce 5 times more biofuels from the same unit of land. And not only just the vegetative oil that will recover as biofuels, but the residue that's left can then be converted into what's called cellulosic sugars and then be fermented to produce even additional biofuels. So the overall impact of doing that is just enormous in terms of total biofuel production.
Some amazing research going on at the University of Illinois, and something that's going to solve some major problems that we have in coming years. This is Stu Ellis.